Do you think the Undertaker will stay retired?
No.
You think he's coming back?
Yep. Just
And
like Ric Flair, they don't know when it's the right time to let it go. They're gonna keep coming back until they realize, oh man, I can't do none of what I used to do the same way I used to do now. And that's exactly how I feel like Undertaker's gonna keep going.
And my other question, and I also, just to answer my own question, I believe Undertaker's coming back. I don't think the Boneyard match will be the end. I think once he see the fans come back to the WWE and the arenas start being sold out again, especially at WrestleMania, that itch is going to come back. And he's like, I got to have one more, man. I got to have one more. And the question is, though, who should that one more match be against? If you had one more storyline, one more match, only one more match, one more storyline for The Undertaker to end off his career, who should it be against?
I don't know, man. It's like Undertaker has virtually faced everybody that could have been faced.
Mm-hmm.
He faced Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Undertaker, John Cena, Batista, The Rock, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, Rock. I don't think he's faced Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy, Edge, Orton, Goldberg. Probably I would like a good version of the Goldberg versus Undertaker match. I probably like that actually.
He hasn't faced Sting.
I mean, would you want to see him face Sting?
I wanted to see it this year, but my question is now would be like to myself, would I want to see it now? I wanted to see it this year at this year's WrestleMania. A year later from that, would it be? I think with them, because they're icons and legends, they can get up, they can train, and they can still make that a great match. But it has to be on a great stage. It has to be on a big stage. It has to be at WrestleMania, not a Super Showdown, not in Saudi Arabia, but at a WrestleMania, and it has to be done right. But I don't know if I would still want that to be his last match though. If I had to choose right now, what would be his last match? Man, it's tough, but I would want to see him against AJ Styles one more time, but in the actual match.
I can respect that. Me personally, I would love to see. I would love to see him go up against what's it called? Finn Balor or Aleister Black as his last match. I would like to see one of those two dudes. I feel like both those guys are pretty much the embodiment of like what a character can be in WWE, a cool character with a lot of creativity put into them, like how Finn Balor has the demon and Aleister Black is kind of like almost like a demon or a druid himself. I would like that, and I'd like them to be very open to talk about it. And I think those two matches would be great because you got two young guys who really know what they're doing and who are very good at what they do. And I think they can do very well in the ring with Undertaker, and I think Undertaker could get a lot out of them as well. So those are my picks.
Those are good picks, but the thing is, for me, if he was to face them as his last match, that means he's going to lose to me. And I don't want to see Undertaker lose at another WrestleMania to someone that doesn't deserve it. Finn Balor's good, Aleister Black's good, but we got to understand how many people Undertaker has beaten at WrestleMania, all these Hall of Famers. Roman Reigns, I'm not even going to get into that. Roman should have never beaten Undertaker. Obviously, you know how I feel about Brock Lesnar beating Undertaker, but if Brock Lesnar was the only one, that should have just been the only one to beat Undertaker at WrestleMania. But like, I don't want to see him face none of the younger talent because I think they would have to get pushed. They would have to get put over, and it would be disrespectful to the Undertaker to me. But AJ Styles could take another loss at a WrestleMania, but put on a phenomenal match with Undertaker, and as long as it's one of the best matches of all time, then it will definitely, he can go out with that match, and it would just be dope.